Hey everybody, today on the channel I am doing an update to a video that I posted, let's see, back in December of 2018. Back in December, I got started teaching on Skillshare. Now, I'm a total beginner, right? Like, I'm a doofus. Like, I don't know what I'm doing online. And last year when I started this, I had left my corporate job and I was like, I'm going to do this stuff. I'm going to, join the Make Money Online community. And I had no idea what I was doing. And frankly, a lot of times I still don't. But Skillshare was one of the platforms that I heard about, and I was really skeptical about everything online because, I mean, let's face it, like there are so many people out there who are trying to scam to take your money, and everybody tells you, oh, you need to spend money on this. And I mean, it's like everybody out there wants to take your money. And what I liked about Skillshare was that it was one of those platforms that I could learn on, right? As a total beginner, it wasn't stupidly hard and it didn't require me to spend money because I don't trust anybody who says, okay, well, you have to give me money to make money. Like, I'm just not going to do that. So I went onto Skillshare, and last year I recorded a video about getting started, and I was like, okay, I'm going to commit to this platform for 12 months that I'm going to upload consistently, and I'll see where I am at the end of 12 months, and you say, okay, well, did I do that? Sort of. The nice thing about Skillshare, is that it's kind of like YouTube. When you upload something, it continues to go to work for you. So if you don't stick with it, or maybe you have some months where maybe you're not that motivated, or maybe you have other things going on, it continues to go to work for you. And I found that that is what was true. So I don't know if you can see, I have my screen share going, so I'm looking at the video, and it looks like, in November, October 2018, I got started, and I made $0 because I just got started. And then in November, I made 30 bucks. And I was pretty excited about making 30 bucks because it was $30 that I made, investing zero cash whatsoever. I have zero experience. I'm like not a technophobe. I don't do technology, right? There's no high product. I mean, look at my studio here. Like, I'm in my house. Like, I don't have like one of those cameras and the microphones, with the mouth protector, and I don't have my makeup done, and my hair, and I mean, it's just really low budget. And so, it's like, what is this going to look like? And so I just want to show you where I'm at and just talk to you about what I've managed to do since December. So I got started in October and made $0, and then I was really gung-ho. In Skillshare, you can only upload once a week. And so I was really gung-ho about uploading once a week in December, and then into January, and then into February. It kind of fell off, because I found other things I wanted to do and I got busy. But, the upside is that the content that I had uploaded, low budget as it was, and wasn't that awesome, but still it managed to go to work for me. So I'm just showing you right now on my screen just the inside of the portal of what my Skillshare looks like. And, in the beginning it was, $30 the first month, and then $20, and then almost $20. And then in February it was $50, and in March it was $80, in April it was back down to 50, and then in May it was 100 bucks. And I didn't upload a ton of stuff between February and May. In fact, I hate to admit this, but I didn't upload anything in some of those months. I got busy on some other projects, and, it just kind of was like not really as enthusiastic about it as I had been. And, it is, I think that if I was really committed to improving, if I was an awesome course creator, if I was like really good at this, I probably could be doing a lot better than I have been. But for me, I just had this really big learning curve, right? I got this comment on my YouTube channel, actually on this initial video, where someone had watched this video, can a beginner earn money on Skillshare? And then he went to my Skillshare and watched some of my videos, and he came back to YouTube and he said, don't bother going and watching her courses on Skillshare. They're a total crap, basically, is what he said. And my response to that was, one, I'm a total beginner, and I never represented that I was anything else. And two, you could go to my Skillshare and see, yeah, I'm the total beginner. And the production value is super low, and I never represented that it was going to be any better than that. But also, I think it's a really clear example of how you could be stupid beginning, like just totally inexperienced and still make some money. It's not like life-changing money, but I'm the kind of person, I think $100 for putting in a little bit of time, or even no time, some of these months where money comes in when I am not doing anything at all, like that's worth something. If you're somebody who's sitting there like going crazy doing surveys, and making $10 a month, or getting refunds, from clipping coupons and uploading your receipts to these apps, like $100 for doing not very much, like that means something. So yeah, no, it's not millions of dollars, and yeah, it's not thousands of dollars, but I am pretty sure that I'm going to continue working with Skillshare and continuing to upload content to it. And my hope is that as I get more experienced in this, and as I commit to it, maybe more, or maybe I, use some of the earnings from this to invest in maybe better equipment or better camera, or a nice looking background, or a green screen, or video editing software, or something. Maybe the watch time on these videos will improve. Also, I think I can do a better job of picking out some creative topics. I think some of the topics are kind of overdone. If everybody who's jumping onto Skillshare is, really interested in the make money online niche and all the skills, for that, then those areas are really heavily covered. And so I think that if I, branch out a little bit better, and find some other topics that not a lot of people are covering, but there is a demand for it, that I can, have more viewers and more watch time. And also, it's kind of a matter of volume. Like it's like YouTube, right? The more videos you have, the more watch time you'll have. Just in general, it's just a numbers game. Like it's, what do they describe it as? Like hooks in the water, right? The more hooks you put in the water, the more likely you are to catch a fish. And so the more videos I have, and the more watch time and all the rest, like the more money that this is going to earn. Skillshare is such a new platform, and I really think that more and more people are going to join it. I'm not honestly sure that Skillshare as a company is profitable yet. I think they have gotten a lot of angel investors, and I think they're shopping themselves around as the Netflix of e-learning. And their platform has some really strong components of it. People go over to Udemy and spend anywhere between $10 and $100 to get one course, and maybe they like it, maybe they don't. But the all you can consume factor on Skillshare is really positive. The complaints that I hear about Skillshare versus YouTube is, hey, you can get equally good videos on Skillshare as you can on YouTube. And to some degree, I think that in some niches that is true, especially in the make money online niche. I think YouTube has a really solid library of videos for learning how to make money online. But I don't think that's necessarily true for some of the other topics on Skillshare, specifically in the art and DIY. There are a lot of artists and writers who spend a lot of time uploading high quality content on Skillshare that's not available elsewhere. So again, you say, oh, well, Skillshare is not going to last because YouTube is going to, it's just always going to be better. And I said, well, maybe, but for someone who's looking to teach, you can make money on Skillshare in the first month. And that's not true on YouTube, because on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 hours of, well, 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. And that's not the truth on Skillshare. You can have one person watch your videos and make money in the first month. And so, for a beginner, this is really a low bar to getting started. You could say, oh, well, YouTube is better. Maybe, but for someone who just wants to get started, you have really nothing to lose going on Skillshare. Like you really don't. And so I appreciate that gentleman's comment who said my stuff is crap. I got to work on this stuff. I got to learn more. I have to get better at being a teacher and get better at producing videos. I just do if I want to make more money online or on Skillshare. But at the same time, I'm not too bothered by it because it's nothing that I didn't already know. And you shouldn't let comments like that stop you from jumping onto a platform like Skillshare. Like, really not. Like, I'm showing you the watch time that I have here for the last since February, and you can see that February was only 153 total minutes, and then it bounces up. And you can see down here the big dip is in July because it's only July 5th, and so I only have um, 89 total minutes for the month. But in the last 2 months, I had 1,000 and I had 800. And that's good when Skillshare is paying somewhere between 5 and 7 cents a minute. Like, if I could double the amount of content that I have on there and actually get people to watch it, I think it's just going to ramp up. So, hey, if you have questions about teaching on Skillshare, I have more videos in my profile about Skillshare. I'm going to continue to make them and continue to update my progress as I go through this. I'll definitely do another video, I think in a couple months, and then add a year just to kind of do a check back to say, okay, here's what happened. Here's honestly what it looks like, and here is what I wish I had known, what I would improve in the rest. This channel is about helping beginners learn, what I know and get out of your corporate, 9 to 5 and whatever. So if you want to come along on this journey with me, I please ask you to hit the subscribe button. And if you will like this comment, if you will like this video and leave me a comment, just about anything, questions that you have or whatever. I love, writing comments, and I love responding to people, and I love making videos based upon what people want to hear and want to see. It helps raise the profile of this channel. Eventually, I'd like to get this channel to a place where I can monetize it. So I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. So far, I have like 45. And I feel pretty good about that because I haven't really worked that hard on building my YouTube, but please do me the favor of hitting the subscribe button and the comment button. And thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you. Oh, hey, I forgot. You can, if you're watching this, did I forget? If you want to try Skillshare for free, I have a code in the description that will give you 2 months free. So if you're like, do I want to teach or not? Or maybe I just want to check out the platform. I've got 2 months free in the description. I always forget to tell people that. So anyway, thanks for bearing with me. Have a great day. Cheers.